The House That Woke Me Every Night. Based on a true story, I never believed in paranormal stories. I thought fear was something people created to explain what they didn't understand. That changed 3 years ago. This is not a creepypasta. This is not fiction. This happened to me. I moved into a small town for work. Quiet place, too quiet. The kind of town where streets are empty after sunset, and everyone knows everyone, or at least pretends to. I rented a cheap apartment at the end of a narrow street. The landlord was in a hurry to close the deal. That should have been my first warning. On my first night, I slept fine. On the second night, I woke up suddenly. I checked my phone, 0:27 a.m. I didn't know why I woke up. No nightmare, no sound, just a deep, heavy feeling in my chest, like someone had been standing over me. The next night, it happened again. 3:27 a.m. same time, same feeling. By the fourth night, I started noticing something else. When I woke up, my bedroom door was always open. I'm a light sleeper. I always close it. Always. A week later, I finally heard it. Footsteps, slow, soft, barefoot. They were coming from the hallway. I held my breath, listening. The steps stopped right outside my door. Then, silence. I didn't open the door. I didn't move. I stayed frozen until morning. The next day, I asked my neighbor, an old man who had lived there his whole life. I said, "Has anything strange ever happened in this building?" He stared at me for a long time. Then he asked, "Which apartment are you in?" When I told him, his face went pale. He said quietly, "They didn't tell you?" 10 years ago, a family lived in my apartment. A mother, a father, and their young son. One night, neighbors heard screaming. Police arrived too late. The parents were found dead. The child, this was never found. Officially, they said he ran away. But after that, every tenant who lived there reported waking up at 3:27 a.m. Some heard footsteps, some heard breathing. One woman claimed she heard a child whispering her name. Every tenant moved out within weeks, except me. That night, I didn't sleep. I waited. At exactly 3:27 a.m., the footsteps returned. But this time, they came inside my room. I could feel it. The air turned cold. I couldn't move. Then I heard it. A child's voice, right next to my ear. It said, "Why are you in my room?" I don't remember screaming. I don't remember running. I only remember waking up on the floor, my bedroom door wide open, my phone shattered across the room. The time on the broken screen? 3:28 a.m. I stayed one more night. I don't know why. Maybe I needed proof. Maybe part of me didn't want to believe it. That was my mistake. At 3:27 a.m., I woke up again. But this time, I wasn't in my bed. I was standing in the hallway, facing the bathroom mirror. In the reflection, I saw a small figure behind me. A boy, pale skin, dark eyes, bare feet. He smiled and said, "You can stay if you want." I ran. I left everything behind. Clothes, laptop, phone charger. I never went back. Months later, I searched for news articles. I found one old report. The missing child's body was discovered years after the murders, inside the walls. They said his watch stopped working at 3:27 a.m. I don't live in that town anymore. But sometimes, even now, I wake up suddenly in the night. I check the time, and when I see 3:27 a.m., I don't go back to sleep, because I can still hear barefoot steps outside my door. This was a true story, and I wish it wasn't. Public service announcement. Before you move into a new place, do your research. Sometimes the cheapest rent comes with the highest price. Walls hold memories, and not all of them are good. Be careful what doors you open.